Hi, I'm Victor Allen, and welcome back to this Coaching for Teachers series. In the last few talks, we've explored how to read the room, understand development, and recognize what we call behaviour is often inexperience or emotions without actual guidance. And today I want to bring all of this together and focus on what to do the moment things start to go wrong. The traditional response when students react either emotionally or silly, or a situation begins to escalate, is to issue warnings, use a raised voice, controlling voice, confrontational. That will usually push them further into the fight, flight, flock, or freeze attitude. And in a world shaped by TikTok drama, where overreaction is normalized and even rewarded, young people are surrounded by emotional models that teach performance, not reflection. So this is our chance to model something different: calm, emotional, mature leadership. And your calmness is crucial, because calmness is what creates connection, belonging, and the space for thinking instead of defending. Because you see, when students are expecting punishment, their nervous system goes into protection mode and their choice is narrow to those 4 survival options I just mentioned. One of the most effective things you can do is interrupt that pattern gently so their brain can start thinking again. And this is where one of my favourite real techniques come in. You see, when emotions are high, for example, when you take a student outside the room, you're expecting and they're expecting to talk about what they've had. They're already braced, already defensive, already rehearsing their reaction. So do the opposite. In a calm, soft, curious tone, ask them, do you know have a good fish and chip shop around here? You see, I've go a left when I've come out, but I haven't managed to find one. Do you know of a good one? Do you like fish and chips? Now, during that, they'll blink, pause, and suddenly their emotional brain switches off, because the question has now forced them, the thinking brain, to re-engage. The tone, the calmness, because of mirror neurons, the surprise resets them, and the fact you're asking to help changes the power dynamics in the best possible way. Once they answer, you can simply follow up with, thanks for that. Now, what was going on in there? Is there anything I can do to help? It's amazing how quickly the truth appears when a threat disappears. This is emotional intelligence in action. You're resetting that nervous system before addressing the behaviour. No drama, no lecture, just a calm doorway back to reflection. From here, you can use thinking-based questions. And if you'd like some practical prompts and questions you can use with students, I've put a free downloadable 3M's coaching guide in the description below. You see, you're not rescuing, you're not telling, you're not moralising, you're just guiding. You're helping them connect emotion with intention and outcome. And remember, let them discover their answer. Then provide some help if they need it to re-engage with the lesson and the rest of the class when they go back in. That's how change lasts. And make sure you thank them, as I said at the end, not only for the information on the fish and chip shop, but also for their mature attitude. The relationship is the most important thing to maintain. So, next time something goes wrong, you're being given, remember, 2 things. 1, information. 2, an opportunity. Information about where that student is emotionally, and an opportunity to coach maturity. Remember to slow the moment down, reduce the threat, bring the thinking brain back in line, and guide, don't react. Because when children learn to reflect instead of explode, to think instead of panic, to talk instead of defend, well, again, emotional intelligence is being taught. You're not managing the behaviour, you're shaping a human being who will handle life better. Be the influencer they so need, and become the teacher that they are also looking to have. Thanks for watching, and as always, be kind to yourself and others out there. Bye for now.